Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. I'm here streaming live every market open, trading in real time, so you guys can see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hopefully learn from some of my mistakes. If that's your thing, hit the like button for me, subscribe, and join the crew, man. Also, we got a Discord link in the description. We hang out there, exchange ideas, charts, and things like that. It's a good time. Anyway, I am here to go over my trades for today. And another green day. I've been doing good at getting a couple good setups each day, but I also always have a few bad trades mixed in. But let's start with the good. MU this morning. Let's see here. All right. So, I believe this was a 2-minute setup on MU. I'm always starting on the 2-minute just because I'm looking for a 2-minute opening range breakout. And I caught a pattern that, I'm used to trading, and I like this setup. Breaking over the opening range and then coming down, testing VWAP and the opening range, the top of the opening range with the hammer candle. That's like my setup all day. So, bought the break of that high, stop under the low, added when I saw some confirmation, and rolled that puppy all the way up to over 4R. Over 4R. Very nice trade. I did end up getting back in later, and it didn't work out. And you know what? I triggered into this before the 15-minute trigger. So I really jumped or did I? No, I didn't. This was actually a pretty good 15-minute entry. Let's see. Yeah, it just didn't work out. I probably should have heeded to this big red candle right here. But I'm still getting used to trading on the 15-minute. Some things are the same with regards to my 2-minute entries, and some things are a little different. I think I'm gonna always want to pay attention to those topping tails and those big red candles. So it just didn't work out the second time around, so I lost an R. Still closed out over 3R on that one. So great trade on MU. This was a 2-minute high plus higher low to VWAP. Added on confirmation plus 4R. Second entry on 15-minute failed. Minus 1R. Alright. Nvidia. Nvidia was nice as well. This was pretty much a similar situation with the 2-minute setup. Just seeing it create an opening range, which was green, trade above that, and retest. Now, it did make a lower low here, but, I mean, you know how it is with with NVIDIA right now. It's just, let me see what that looked like on the one, because a lot of times I'll switch to look inside. Okay. Yeah, we broke back over pre-market high. Not a bad looking trade. Definitely with the lower low, that's definitely a disqualifier, making a new low of day right here. But it got bought up really well, traded up. Not the best entry, honestly. Not the best setup, but it worked out very well. NVIDIA's just been bullish, man. Seeing it hold over yesterday's high and pre-market high, I think that's just what gave me the confidence to take the trade. Stop under the yesterday's high. And it worked out. Added up here. It was a great add because it shot straight up. And then I took profit at 4R. Actually, it was almost 5R on this. But I ended up jumping back in and just adding like crazy because it was just trading sideways. And I think I was pretty close to break even here. So this first trade must have just been 4R. So NVIDIA... 2-minute HH HLV, maybe we'll call it that. Added on information plus 4R. Second entry. It was a 15-minute trigger, but it wasn't a great 15-minute trigger by any means. Wide range, 15-minute entry, preferred, narrow range entries. I think it was break even though. All right, Google here. So this happens to me on Google all the time, man. I gotta stop getting faked out by Google. With Google, most of the time, it does this huge move at the open, and then it pulls back, and I try to catch the pullback. But this kind of move is just gonna need to cool off for a while. I see it happen on Google all the time. I'm really disappointed that I got caught up in that. Google had a nice daily though, so I was expecting something special out of Google today. And I mean, it's not a terrible setup, especially if you look at the one over here. Come on now. You know, it was above the opening range right here, so it seemed like okay. But when you got this kind of move up in one candle, it usually needs to cool off for a while, because imagine the bounce. It would have to go straight up again, you know. I mean, not have to, but it's just not a good setup when it sets up that way. You want a more gradual move up and an even more gradual move down. Look at that big wide range red candle also that I ignored. Yeah, so Google, aggressive move up followed by aggressive wide range pullback. No trade. -1R. And then second entry I'm a bit ashamed about, which was this guy off a pre-market high. I mean, it was a higher low in reference to the bottom of the opening range, but I mean, it's entry under VWAP. I wish I would have read my rules this morning that I wrote yesterday. I didn't even read it. No trades below opening range, no trades below VWAP. That would have saved me on both of these trades. Well, nah, it would have saved me on the second trade for sure. I probably still would have made that trade. But no trades below VWAP. I already know that rule. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. I'm starting to do that again, and I really don't want to do that. So yeah, we gotta not do that. Yeah, second entry is below VWAP. That's all that really needs to be said about that. No trade. -1R. So I lost 2R on Google. The first R is semi-justifiable. Not really though with that big red candle. But the second trade is definitely like shameful. All right, let's check out FSLR. Okay, this was mad choppy. I should not have been playing with this on the 2-minute chart. That was my mistake there. That was definitely my mistake there. Also, I entered below the. Let me see what. Okay, so that line's the opening. Yep, entered below the opening range. Right there. It looked like it was going well for a moment though, and it ended up doing pretty good later on in the day. But I really almost took it right here at the break over 300. But by then I was already. You see, there's no room for the gut plays when you're already down a bunch of R's, you know. So that sucks. But Yeah, so entered below HVS, choppy on 2 minute, no trade. Minus, man, I almost lost. It's like 1.5 R on this thing almost, man. That's terrible. And I dragged my stop down after that last ad because I wanted to give it a little more room. Got to not do that because I hate losing more than an R on something. Yeah, there's like just a very few setups that happen on the 2 minute, and that's why I moved away from the 2 minute because I get caught up in these type of plays, and they're just not ideal. All right, TSM. Here's another one where I failed myself with my rules. Take profit at 3R, all or nothing, 10 exclamation marks. I had 3R up here. I did not take it. And I stopped out. Stopped out, man. Very disappointing. Stopped out at almost 2R. It was a great setup on the 2 minute though. 2 minute. Went to 3R, did not take profit. Violation. And then I went from 3R up to negative 2R, stopping out at negative 2R. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. That's crazy. Then I entered again, I believe on a 15-minute play. And not a great play though. Wide range. It was a wide range entry on the second one. Oh, but I stopped at break even. So that wasn't the worst thing. Alright. Now for the most torturous trade of the day, Oracle. I tried Oracle early on. And again, with these aggressive moves up, it just kind of, it takes a while for it to be ready to make another move. And a lot of times it does trade below VWAP first. I should have been ready for that. But, you get excited. This was terrible entry also, just because I didn't wait for the 15 minutes to trigger. I was watching the 15, ended up taking the 5, but it's a lower high. It's a lower high on the 5. So that was bad. Yeah, ended up stopping out almost right away. Second entry, though, was based on the 15 minute. This little consolidation on the 15. And then I just bought, the candle to break above that. And worked out very well. Took a long time. Now, I had 3R right here. Did not take it. So I was very sick when it pulled back down to here. And I'm just like, I sat in this trade from 11:48 to 2:14 because I didn't take my 3R profit. If I'd have just taken the 3R profit right there, I'd been gone a long time ago. Like, I got one more R out of this thing by holding it. Not even a whole R. I got like $2 more out of it by holding this all day. Half an R. So, again, you just first entry, 5-minute trigger after a lower high. Bad trade. Should have waited for the 15. Second entry after waiting for 15. Hit 3R. Did not take profit. Had to wait 2 more hours to get back to target. Moral of the story, sell at 3R. Yep. So yeah, man, I mean, this rule set right here I think will work out very well for me. I gotta really be cautious about the 2-minute chart. Unless the setup is perfect, you just gotta wait for the 15 to set up. I have been finding a few 15-minute plays at the open as well, but they're a little more risky. You gotta really catch the narrow range dip though. I think this can be a winning combination though. I don't know I feel like I've turned the corner. I just still got a few things to tweak, but it's been a good week, man. I had a green week the week before last. Last week kind of sucked, but doing well this week. So just got to tighten up, man. Just got to tighten up. If I can tighten up, we can raise the risk and start actually making some money. That's the goal, man. I want to get back to $25 risk so I can get to $50 risk, so I can get to $100 risk, $250, so on and so forth. $250 risk would be crazy. Anyway, that's all I got. Another green day. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and checking out my videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, join the Discord, link in the description, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. See y'all then. Peace.